Again, hold on, everybody. I could have sworn I had it just right. No, I can't even reach it. We're gonna have to do we gonna have to do with it like this. I pushed it back further than I should have, evidently. Hey everybody, welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with a U and not an E. Now, one thing I can say around here, you get your bloopers for free. Okay, this is a live show. So if you come on when the show is on, we can interact. You can get in the chat room. I'll be trying to read while I'm trying to cook, and we're talking whatever and laughing, hoo-hoo and hee-haw and whatever. So, anyway, today is episode 110. Who is in there? Hey, oh, Alex, I got your name right that time. This is episode 110, and we are making red velvet cookies. Yes, indeedy, we making red velvet cookies, and they taste delicious like a cakey, like cookie, and it's got kind of like the red velvet cake, but it's a cookie. See? Okay, so we're going to do a comparison. So the recipe that I had found and I got my information from so that I can revise it to make it a healthier version. Okay, as from who's these people? Now check this out. This is the people who put this recipe out there. Spaceships and laser beams. I don't know how they connected to a cookie, but that's who put this recipe in. And then I had to revise it. You need some for what now? For your birthday. Oh, that's a great idea. I'm gonna have to make you something, Najee. Okay. So anyway, now don't tell Alice because he been asking for cookies for birthday too. Okay, so anyway, their cookies for one is 248 calories, and Grandma Hershey's is 114 calories. Their saturated fat is 7, and Grandma Hershey's is 3. Their cholesterol is 36 and Grandma Hershey's is 20. Their sodium is 138 and Grandma Hershey's is 65. Their overall carbs, regular carbs rather, 33. Grandma Hershey's is 11. Their sugar is 23. Grandma Hershey's is 7. Their protein is 3. They got me on that one. Grandma Hershey's is 2. Their fiber is 1 and Grandma Hershey's is 4. So overall, Grandma Hershey, when you can almost eat 2 of Grandma Hershey's cookies compared to their 1. I still can't get over the name of this place, these people who sent this in. But anyway, thank you. Oh, and their net carbs is 32 and Grandma Hershey's is 8. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Don't underestimate the green hair. Okay, anyway, enough of that. Enough about Grandma Hershey. Okay, so now let's talk about the ingredients that's in it. Okay, so the ingredients is 1 cup of almond flour, a half a cup of sorghum flour, the half a cup of cocoa, the 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. Look at this stuff. Look at this right. Half a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of cream of tartar, 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum. Then you're going to have 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter and 4 tablespoons of margarine. You remember Grandma Hershey Marjo butter? That's what we got going on. Then there is a 1/3 cup of sugar, a 1/3 cup of date sugar, and a 1/3 cup of sweetener. I'm trying to cut the sweetener off as much as possible. So date sugar is low and sugar is natural. And so when we still have some regular sugar. So we just broke it down into 3s. And then there are 2 large eggs, or you can do 1 large egg and 3 tablespoons of liquid eggs if you want to cut your cholesterol. Then there's a teaspoon of vanilla flavor, a tablespoon of red food coloring, which you know is about to change because a couple of months ago, they said they're going to cut out the red number 40, but I don't know what they're going to replace it with, but they have 2 years to get that replaced because that's not going to be allowed here after that. Okay, so I don't know what they're going to use, but I wish they heard them do it. Okay, And then there are 2/3 cups of white chocolate chips. Now I did get a little low and I added a few cherry chips. So anyway it go, you still got some chips in your cookie. Okay, each cookie got chips. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to preheat your oven to 350. All right. Then you're going to take your cookie sheets and you're going to either line it with parchment paper, or you're going to do the little butter thing, spread, whatever. I'm so used to doing parchment paper, I forgot how they do the old-fashioned way. So you do you, boo. Whatever way you want to do your cookie sheet, that's what you do, as long as your cookies don't stick. Okay. So then in a small bowl, you're going to put the first 8 ingredients, which are the almond flour, the 2 flours, the cocoa, the salt, the what is this? The baking soda, baking powder, cream of tartar, and xanthan gum will go in the small bowl mixed together. Then in the large bowl, you're going to take your marjo butter and your sugars, and you're going to beat it. And when they say cream it, that's what they mean. You're going to beat it together. Then after you beat that together, then you're going to add in your eggs and your flavor, vanilla flavor, beat that in. Then you're going to add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. Then after that is when you put your food coloring in to turn it red. And then you take a scoop, put it on the baking sheet, and smash it for about 1/2 inch with like a spoon, knife, something. And then, I didn't add you stir in the baking chips. I may have, who knows? It's Grandma Hershey. And then you're going to bake it for 9 minutes. And then take it out and let it cool for about 5 minutes. Then put it on a baking rack to cool the rest of the way. But they got dry, Lord have mercy. You're welcome. They got cooled off pretty fast, but they're really nice. Okay, so now let's go ahead and make it, because time is of the essence around here. We don't have all day. So we're going to take our right here. I got the xanthan gum, the baking soda, the baking powder, the salt, and the cocoa, and this one. And it's going to go into this small bowl. Ooh, I guess you can see it. Cocoa is kind of powdery. Then here are the 2 flours, the sorghum flour and the almond flour. Lord have mercy. Okay, we're going to put that in there. All righty. Find somewhere to put everything. Okay, so I'm going to stir that up together, mix all that in together good. You can see me doing that. That's good. Okay. So I hope you guys had a great Cinco de Mayo. I didn't do nothing much but write this recipe up and type it. And then, I forgot to mention that I made a tamale pie back on episode 23. That could have been good for somebody to make for Cinco de Mayo. I mean, it came out really, really good. So anywho, not just saying it because I made it, just saying it because somebody told me it was good. Anywho, so now we got that mixing together. So now we're going to go ahead and take our marjo butter. I really like that idea. My sister suggested that, and I really like that because I'm getting less fat, half the fat, and way less salt and way less cholesterol by mixing those two together. So whenever I find a good substitute for margarine all together, then I'll use it. In the meantime, we got marjo butter. Then we got our not coconut sugar. We got our date sugar, our sweetener, and our regular sugar in here. So 1/3 of each, which is going to be 1 cup of sugar altogether. Okay, then we're going to turn our beater on. So it acts weird when to turn the beater on. So I'm going to shut my mouth and just look pretty. How about that? Okay, here we go. That didn't take long. So now, and see it's creamed together. And when they say cream your sugar and butter, it looks pretty creamy. It's just gonna really look smooth when I mix the eggs with it. All right, so now we're gonna put the eggs and the vanilla flavor. I put it in here with that since they both liquid. In here. All right, now we're gonna turn on the beater again. Here we go. If I can get it. Right, you see how creamy that is? How creamy that egg made that. Ooh. Oh, okay, now we're going to put in the dry ingredients. And since everything, especially that cocoa, is all powdery, I don't want to just dump it in. So I want to kind of put it in there slowly so I don't have flour in stuff in my face. Don't want to have stuff in my face. Oh, that's right, go blind. Okay, put that there. And then I'm going to stir it a little bit because when I turn this mixer on, I don't want this stuff flying all off the bowl. Because you know that's what'll happen. So I'm going to stir it a little bit before I turn the mixer on. Now this recipe didn't call for any milk. So that was kind of weird, but it didn't. Okay, now we'll turn the mixer on again. Okay, get ready, folks. Now we have closer to a cake and cookie texture. All right. See, it's a little thicker. It's not as creamy as it was. So it's more of a cookie texture. So now we're going to add our red food coloring. Okay. And you know what? All a red velvet cake is a chocolate cake with red food coloring. That's all it really is. I never really seen any big difference about it. But when I lived in Atlanta, I had never even heard of one until I moved to Atlanta. That's a big thing out there. And so I was selling cakes to get gas money between paydays because my job was 45 minutes away. And somebody said, "Oh, can you make me a red velvet cake?" I'm going like, "What is that?" And so anyway, I figured, I said, "This ain't a chocolate cake with some red food coloring." So anyway, I think on the regular cake, they use a cream cheese frosting or something else. So anyway, what you say? Hey, Marcy, how you doing? Okay, here we go. We're gonna put in this food color. Hold on. My cord is stuck on the stove. How you get your bloopers here? All right, trying to get as much of that batter off as I could. So what I'm going to do is take my handy gadget and take this stuff off of here because I want all of my filling because I'm about to make 24 cookies. And we don't want nothing left behind. You know how the Marines say leave no man behind? Well, Grandma Hershey say leave no cookie batter behind. How about that? Yeah, get on out of there. There you go. Well, it's a nice batter. And what's going to make it to where you can it'll really hold together is when you put those the chocolate chips in, the white chocolate chips. Okay. Okay, I guess that's about all we're going to get out of here today. All right, but that's pretty good. It's much better than it was when you say. Okay, so now, enough of that, Jobby. Let's go ahead. Can you see the difference in the color? I don't know if you can really tell. It's got a hint of red in it. And I used the amount they said. So, hey, it's not my fault. Okay. I got as red as I can get it. Oh, let's put these cookies, chips in. Like I said, I kind of ran out of the white chocolate chips, so I added a few cherry baking chips. I made some chocolate cherry cookies before, and they tasted really good. I don't know if you had that. Was it Smash candy? It's like a chocolate cherry thing. That's what the chocolate cookies with the cherry baking chips taste like. I made that on one of my shows. Sure really did. And it came out so good. Okay, so we're gonna stir that in. Make sure so every scoop gonna have some chocolate chips in it. Now I had thought about whether or not to put some nuts in here, but out of all the recipes I saw people have, I didn't see nobody put no nuts in their red velvet cookies. But if you want to, you can. I won't tell nobody. You want it to taste good because I sure thought about putting it in there, and I might do that one day just because I'm Grandma Hershey and I can do it. Okay, so what you want to do when you put it on your baking sheet, because we're not going to cook it from here because it won't get done. But what you want to do is you want to take like this nice little dandy 1 tablespoon measuring spoon, and you want a healthy amount like that. And then you're going to put it on the parchment paper. And when you do, then you're going to like slightly smash it like that till it flattens down into a 1/2 inch. So it'll be cakey. Won't be flat. Now, if you want some flatter cookies, then you can smash it far as you want to. But if you want it to be cake consistency, then you just only smash it for 1/2 inch. Okay. So now we're going to do that after the show, because if I turn the oven on, my laptop going to melt. We don't want that happening. So anywho, so let's go ahead and let's taste the cookies that the kitchen angels made last night. See, because the one on that I had on the picture, I ate one. And then I said, "Oh man, see, it's so soft." And I didn't even reheat this or nothing. I put it in the refrigerator in a bag, and then I just cook it out to get room temperature. And it is so, you see that? The inside, it is so moist. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna make sure it's not poison. Tastes like a cake. You know what? It almost tastes like a Susie Q. Remember Susie Q? It almost tastes like a Susie Q. Let me eat one with the cherry chip. And nothing wrong with chocolate cherry. Ooh, wait. Delicious. I'm telling you, it's delicious. So right now, we need you to click on the thumbs up that says like this show. Okay. Then, if you have not subscribed, click subscribe. And then when you see the bells, click the black bell. And then after that, then I need you to share this show with everybody you know. Share it with your friends, share it with your neighbors, share it with your families, and share it with your enemies, because everybody got to eat. These days, we really have to feed the world, okay? Y'all see all my loveliness. Grandma Hershey made these fat burners. We're going to see how it works. I just made them today. We'll see next week if I look any slimmer. Okay, if not, hey, what you see is what you're going to get, okay? So, anywho, let's do some shout outs. We got some shout outs, okay? They are gorgeous, aren't they? And they taste really good. I'm not kidding you, okay? Oh, Lord, now I got chocolate on my paper. Okay, anywho, we ready. So, I want to shout out to my niece in Colorado, to Andreas, to my sister, to Diana and Fitzy. I think Fitzy, my #1 fan. Diana sent me a picture of him in front of the computer while she was watching the show. And then shout out to Deborah K. Deborah King. I know I got 2 Deborah friends on here, but Deborah K is the one who was watching last week. And shout out to Devonta. She subscribed. I want to thank you, Devonta, for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the show and let other people know too. Okay. And then shout out to my friend Skeet. And not my brother Skeet, but my friend Skeet. Isn't that a coincidence? And then shout out to Najee and to Alex and to my daughter Stephanie, my granddaughter Tuka, because they always let me know if everything tasting right. Okay, and they don't be lying, I tell you. They be hard on Grandma Hershey sometime. And so if it's not right, they gonna tell me that ain't right. So they said it was good. I believe it. Okay. And then shout out to Kay and Regina, to Darwin and Aya, to Christine, John, my mentor, Sabelle, Merle, and Marcy. So now we had 2 birthdays. I get to sing this week. What? So my narcolepsy friend Sabrina had a birthday. And my good friend Kay, who'll be on the show, she had a birthday. So I got to sing to both of them. Let's see what we're saying. What's going on? I know. Ain't that cool, Marcy? Okay, so y'all ready to sing happy birthday to Kay and to Sabrina? And the 1, and the 2, and the 3, and the 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Kay and Sabrina. Happy birthday to you. And Marcy said, happy birthday. Okay. So next week, so I had this bright idea. I was making some salmon croquettes and I didn't really have enough. I said, I wonder if I can make some tuna with that and make a salmon croquette, salmon tuna croquette, what that would be like. Now, I did try it out today. Me and my granddaughter tried it out. She gave me the thumbs up. So next week, we're going to do salmon tuna croquette sandwich. You know, I like to toast my bread in the skillet. So we're going to make that next week. See how that come out. Might even sliver some onions on it. Who knows? But I know that came out pretty good. All right. So y'all be ready for next week. Get my glasses right, Marcy. You looking forward to it? Thank you. It's really good. So anywho, I will see you next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you then. Mwah! I love you guys. Thanks for coming. And let's see if the mouse gonna act right today. It is doing something. Where you at? There you go.